What's going on, everybody? Charles Weinraub, aka the Handsome Homebuyer, back re-upping our educational vlog series. This particular vlog is about how to prepare for this particular recession. Obviously, I haven't lived through a recession like this. Nobody really has. We don't know what's going on. It's a very unique group of events that are coming together to lead to whatever is happening and whatever will happen down the road. If you're interested in this, obviously, and other content, handsomehomebuyer.com, at handsome_homebuyer, pretty much across all platforms. And we're putting out content across all platforms, so TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it, it's there. Wherever you like to consume your content, please check us out. And obviously, if you have any questions, you can text me directly. There's the text number. Now on to how to prepare for this particular recession. All right, so get lean. Getting lean is very important, right? Obviously, when things are plentiful, there's a lot going on, a lot of business coming in the door. It seems like money's falling from trees, metaphorically. You can experiment. You don't have to be as diligent, as lean in your business and in your life because things are good. When things are turning bad or are bad, unfortunately, you don't have discretionary income, and there are things that you have to do. So what you want to do is you want to get down and review your general overhead. Now listen, you should always have the numbers tight, know exactly what it costs you to do business. This is the biggest problem with most small businesses. Most businesses just churn dollars. They don't know if they're actually making money. They have money coming in, they have money going out, they're pulling out a paycheck. But when the Ferris wheel stops, a lot of times they're there with a huge bill and no money to pay it. So make sure that every year you have your general overhead, you're reviewing it, and then every quarter you're updating it. Are you spending more? Are you spending less? Do you have the revenue to cover it? Very, very, very important is to know where every dollar is going and what you're gonna be spending. So look to see what's converting and what's not. So when you're out there and you're marketing, you're networking, you're doing direct mail, you're doing TV advertisement, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to see exactly what's converting and what's giving you an ROI. If it's not converting and you've been doing it for a certain period of time, or it's not converting as well as other things and you need to lean out, that's when you have to make adjustments, change, and possibly eliminate that particular marketing vehicle. Take a close look at your R&D department. Like I said before, when things are good and the economy is good, you can afford to take risks and allocate money on different levels of R&D to kind of experiment. When things get tight and the economy isn't good, unfortunately, you don't have the luxury to be able to do something like that. Unload slim margin or dead weight projects early. Don't throw good money after bad money on something that's not working. You worked it, it ran for a certain period of time, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. It doesn't work, cut it, move on to something else, or hold the money and save just in case you need it to carry the business during these times. Price properties at a discount to the market in order to stand out. So this is very, very important. The market is moving. It's on the descend. In New York at this particular time, it's already 5% down in my market from where it was approximately 45 days ago. So the thing is, a lot of people and a lot of investors don't realize, or they bought at a certain number where they need to unload at a certain number. They don't realize that the market actually dictates what the price is. So in order to be constantly moving product, and again, maybe you're gonna be making less money, but the important thing at this point is, as the market's coming down, to be unloading, to be able to make at least some money to pay bills until you get to the bottom and you can ultimately ride it up again. The way you do that is you price the property at 5 to 10% under whatever an equivalent property would be or whatever the market is in that area. This way, your house is standing out, because what we're seeing happen in this market right now is there's a bunch of houses sitting and there's buyers that are out there, but they're shy to pull the trigger because they have so many houses at a particular price point and they don't know which to choose. When you have the nicest house at a price point that's 5 to 10% below everybody else, there's gonna be no question. And often, in our case, it ends up getting bid way over the asking price and you end up back there anyway, but you stood out and that's how you got those offers. So that's very important. Dry powder is king. So in every recession, fortunes are made, but in every recession, it's hard to get money. So it's very, very, very important for you to be able to have dry powder or cash to be able to take advantage of opportunities when they come, and they are coming like they do in every recession. So cash is king in time of recession, that we explained. Refinance existing properties at favorable rates. So we predicted this was gonna happen. Last year, we started refinancing the entire rental portfolio, ratcheted up the debt, but we took advantage on 80% of the portfolio, very low rates, sub 4s, and then the rest of the stuff ended up averaging out in the 4s into the very, very, very low 5s. So we refinanced that, pulled out money. This way we can carry the business A, and B, make smart investments at the right time when things come down so we can take advantage of the bargains. Raise additional private money. This is also a good time to go out there and be constantly raising private money from, your average person who's looking to invest 50, 100, 200, a million, 10 million, whatever it is. Constantly do that, because again, you need to have access to cash to take advantage of the great deals if and when they come in or when they come in. Build additional relationships with banks of all kind. Again, same thing. You want to make sure you have access to money. There's certain banks that we were dealing with that literally stopped lending, period. When COVID hit, most institutional private money lenders stopped lending because they lost their credit lines. You have to make sure you have a robust stable of banks that are able to lend to you, that you have relationships with when you need the money. Now is not the time to waste money on stupid shit in your personal life or your business life. Don't blow money on crazy cars and nonsense. You're gonna need it. You can blow money on stupid shit in moderation later. Increase advertising. This is a big deal. This is usually the first line item that gets cut. Don't do it. When things get bad, people say, you know what, I'm gonna stop advertising. They see they're spending $2, $3, $4, $10, $20, $50,000 a month or more, whatever it is in their business. Don't do it. Advertising and marketing and bringing in business is the lifeline of every business. So if you stop advertising, business stops coming in the door, the economy's already not doing great, it becomes a real problem, right? When there's blood in the streets, you buy. When everybody is running away from the fire, you run into the fire. Gotta be a little bit patient right now, but there will be a lot of opportunity coming for people in every industry. Develop a comprehensive marketing strategy and execute it. Look at the market, see where it's going, develop a comprehensive strategy if you haven't already, and make sure that you are allocating money to those different strategies, quantifying how they're converting and going from there. If done properly, there will be a handsome ROI at the end. Again, you might not be doing as well, but if you're out there pumping up the marketing when everyone else is pulling it back, there might be a delay of 3 or 6 months. But when the market starts to turn, those people aren't gonna be able to catch up, and your brand is gonna be a household name, and you're gonna be able to explode out of that time. Systems and efficiency. So really the big thing is, in times like this, you have to be more efficient and you have to do more with less. On top of the fact that our society is definitely gonna become more automated, more dependent on robotics and things of that nature. So CRM is a big thing. Customer relationship management, we're getting into using one. All the top investors have been using it for years, companies have been using it for years. It's really a great way to organize everything, whether it's construction, property management, acquisitions, etc. Again, you're gonna have to do more with less. In times like this, you have to be more efficient, you have to do more with less, you have to work harder. It's just what it is. Make sure every aspect of your business is optimized. What can be running better, faster, more efficient, leaner? Look at those things. Have a plan and execute it. Having a plan for anything in every business is extremely important. Without that, you don't know what you're doing on the hourly basis, daily basis, weekly basis, annual basis. This is the time to be ultra focused. As things wind down, you have more time to focus on these things. Make sure you're dialed in, and this way you're able to get through these tough times. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, handsome_homebuyer, handsomehomebuyer.com. You can text me at the number right here, and we'll see you on next week's educational vlog.